They argued that it was the Mau Mau's violent sacrifice that ultimately forced Britain's hand, proving that colonial rule was unsustainable. This created a fierce debate that continues in Kenya to this day. Was the Mau Mau a necessary catalyst for independence, or a violent detour from a more peaceful path? Were they freedom fighters for all Kenyans, or a chauvinistic movement focused on one ethnic group? Did their sacrifice get stolen by a political class that feared their radicalism? These are not easy questions, and they don't have simple answers. The Mau Mau Uprising was a messy, complex, and painful chapter in history. It was a story of desperate people fighting for their land and dignity, a story of colonial brutality, and a story of a civil conflict that left deep scars. In recent years, the tide has begun to turn. In 2003, the Kenyan government officially lifted the ban on the Mau Mau, recognizing them as national heroes. In 2013, the British government issued a formal apology for the torture and abuse that occurred during the emergency and agreed to a multi-million-pound compensation settlement for thousands of elderly survivors. The silence has been broken, and the stories of the men and women who fought in the forests are finally being told. The legacy of the Mau Mau is a powerful reminder that history is rarely black and white. It teaches us about the brutal cost of colonialism, the difficult choices faced by those fighting for freedom, and how the narrative of history is often written by the victors. It's a story that was almost lost, but one that is essential for understanding the birth of modern Kenya and the enduring global struggle for justice and self-determination. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into such a pivotal moment in history. If you found this story compelling, please hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations of the stories that shape our world. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.